finished, I want you to go to the carpet. And when you go to the carpet, talk with someone that's there. Compare your answers, see if you did the same thing. Talk about what you did to get your answer. I'll give you 2 more minutes. What did that give you? Wonderful. I see a lot of people are finishing up.
I did the number grade.
6 and all, and I counted like, and then I did my math message.
So plus means adding, the minus means subtracting. So it's adding because I added a 13. I added the 3 with the 7. It gave me 10. So then I added 1 with the 6. It gave me 46. So I added 46, 64, 76, and 10. So, yeah, I counted the number grid. 3 plus 7 gives me, I counted the number grid, and 13 plus 3 plus 7 equals 10. And then I got 6 with the 1, it gave me 46. I counted the number grid again, and then it gave me
Okay, thank you for
64.
working with your partner. Samantha has 7 pencils, Jordan has 6. How many pencils do they have in all? So who would like to share their answer and what they did? For me.
They added them together.
Okay, so what did you add together?
The 13, the 7, and the 6.
So you did 13 plus 7 plus 6. Where did you get those numbers from? Why did you add those numbers?
Because that's the numbers that they have up there.
Very good. Those are the numbers that are from the word problem. Remember, the question that it's asking you is how many pencils did they have in all? And each one of the students had their own pencils. So, for me, what were the first 2 numbers that you added together?
13 and 7.
13 plus 7. And what did that give you?
20.
20. So you did 13 plus 7. That gave you 20. Very good. What did you do after that?
Added the 6.
You added the 6 to what?
20.
Why did you add it to 20?
Because that's the number that 13 and 7 gave me.
So 20 was the answer that you got from adding Amir's pencils and Samantha's pencils. So he took 20 and he added it plus 6, which gave him 26. How many people got this answer? Very good. All right, so this is what we're going to do today. We have been doing a lot of addition problems where we would just add 2 numbers together. But for this problem that you had for the do now, you have to add 3 numbers together. So that's what we're going to learn today. We're going to learn how to solve addition problems that have 3 numbers. Now, Bonnie added 13 plus 7. That's what he did first. Could he have done 13 plus 6 first? I'm seeing this, I'm seeing. So if you say yes, put your thumb up. If you say no, put your thumb down. Amir, you say no. So if he adds 13 plus 6, could he do that or no? You're saying no? Do you think it matters the order in which you add the numbers? Do you think Fomi would get the same answer if he did 13 plus 6 first? So I'm getting some people say yes. So we're going to see today that if that really matters. But what I want you to really be able to do today is to come up with your own way that's easy for you to solve these problems. We're going to go back to our seats. And I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So I need tables 1 and 2. Quietly go back to your seats. You can leave your math message books on the table. Just close them for now. And thank you for going back nice and quietly. Tables 3 and 4. Okay, so on the carpet I told you that today we were going to learn how to solve addition problems that have 3 numbers. Think about sometimes when you go to the store, and we've done this before when we went shopping and we were looking at different prices. When you go to the store, do you buy only one thing? Does your mom sometimes buy more than one thing? So you don't only go to the store and buy one thing or buy 2 things. Sometimes you can buy 3 things. Maybe if you want to go to Toys R Us for your birthday and your parents tell you, okay, I'm going to let you pick out 3 toys. So we need to know how to add not only 2 things together, we need to know how to add multiple things together, a lot of things together. So that's why we're learning this today. All right, so I'm going to show you an example of what I've been talking about because I want you to be able to think of the easiest way for you to add these 3 numbers together. So I have the numbers 14, 5, and 6. So I'm going to think to myself, which 2 numbers am I going to add first that are easy for me to add? So I'm looking at the numbers 14, 5, and 6. All right? So I'm thinking to myself, which 2 numbers are easy for me to add? I'm going to add 14 plus 6 first. I'm going to add 14 plus 6 because I know that 4 plus 6 would give me 10. And then when I add the 10s, it gives me 20. So I'm adding the 4 and the 6 from the ones place. And even if I get confused, I can write it out this way, the way that my teacher told me. I know that 4 plus 6, that would give me 10, and 1 plus 1 would give me 20. So far I know 14 plus 6 equals 20. So what numbers are left to add? Well, I still have to add that 5, because I'm adding all 3 of those numbers together. So now I have 14 plus 6 plus 5. Well, I know the 14 and the 6, that equals 20. So now I have to add 20 plus 5, and my answer is 25. So you have to think of which numbers you want to add first. Which numbers are easy for you to add first. This way was easy for me. It might not be the same for you guys. So I have to make sure I added all 3 of my numbers together. I added 14 plus 6. Then I added 20 plus 5. Let's try one together. Let's look at these 3 numbers. 13, 20, 5. Think about it for a minute. I'm going to put this up so that way you can remember the questions that I used. Let's put it up here. The questions I used in my brain. Let's put them in order first of how you want to add them. So I told you to think about them for a minute. Which numbers are you going to add first? Let's put them. What plus what plus what? What are you going to add? Who wants to put them in the order for me? Nadia.
20
Mm-hmm.
plus 13
Mm-hmm.
plus 5.
Okay, Nadia. So you picked 20 plus 13 plus 5. So what 2 numbers are you going to add first?
20 and 13.
20. She wants to add 20 plus 13. So that might be easier for her to do. it might be easy for Nadia to add these two numbers together first. But for somebody else, it might be easier to add 20 plus 5 or 13 plus 5. Nadia, what's 20 plus 13? 33. Okay, so she took 20 and she took 13 and she got 33. So what numbers do you have left to add, Nadia? She has to add 5 now. So she has to take the answer from 20 plus 13 and add the last number to it. Now who can tell me what Nadia's answer would be this way? 33 plus 5. Amir?
38.
38. Now some of you said that you have to add the numbers in a certain order to get the answer. What if I wanted to add, like I said, 20 plus 5 plus 13? Maybe that way is easier for me. So what are the first two numbers that I'm going to add, Gabriel?
20 and 5.
I'm going to add 20 plus 5. What would my answer be, Samantha?
25.
25. Squiggles today. So then what would I have to add now? Ashley?
13.
13. Oh, now I have 2-digit numbers. Ooh. So I'm going to write it out this way so I can remember. 5 plus 3? 8. 2 plus 1?
3.
So the answer is 38. What was Nadia's answer? 38. What's my answer?
38.
So does it matter which order I add the numbers?
No.
No, I'm still going to get the same answer. I wanted you to see that because I want you to pick the numbers in the order you want to add them. I want you to come up with your own strategy. Remember I told you that word strategy, a tool to help you. I want you to figure out which numbers you're going to add to get your answer. So now what we're going to do is you're going to work with your partner. You're going to try, each one of you is going to try a problem with your partner and then you'll do it on your own, just like our regular routine. All right, so we have partner A. You have 7, 11, and 6. Partner B, you have 7, 25, and 25. Remember, you're learning how to solve addition problems that have 3 numbers. You can pick which numbers you want to add together, but you have to add how many numbers together? You're adding all 3 of the numbers. You can't just add 2, you have to add the 3. So, table 1, go meet your partner. Table 2, go meet your partner. Go find somewhere quietly on the carpet. When you're done, come see me and I'll give you your worksheet. I'm going to leave the problems up on the board so you can see them. Table 3, go find your partner. Table 4, go find your partner.